Alright, so we're starting off part 3 with presenting our investigation to Monsieur Brie.
It's gonna be boring. Just kidding, it'll be great. Talk to comfy chair.
Yeah. This game gives you a lot of options, but the actual things you do to solve stuff is pretty sparse.
I'd rather talk to your furniture than to
Monsieur
you.
Montan, tell me what you've learned.
I learned nothing, sir.
So, again, in order to kind of pass this bit here, you have to have talked to everybody. So there's really no point to talking to Monsieur Brie until you've done all the rounds in the opera.
Oh.
Well, anyone can write a note and sign it OG.
Original gangsta.
Yeah. It's true, though. I mean, I don't know why we jumped to the conclusion that this is the work of the Phantom instead of just a copycat.
Yeah, maybe it's just a guy named, like, Oscar Gum.
Oscar Gum, the original gangster.
I thought it was a sick joke at first, but now...
Well, now that two people have gotten letters, it must be true.
Take it. I suppose I should have said something.
Well, you did just technically notify the authorities.
The tragedy might have been
Kinda, after the fact.
I hope he showed him a badge and that he's just not some guy who said he was a cop.
So this part's kind of interesting here, because the Phantom, he basically disagrees with them showing his Don Juan triumphant. And this kind of makes sense with how the manuscript is portrayed in the original novel.
What do you mean?
Basically, the Phantom was creating this as his masterpiece. He never intended it to be actually played anywhere in a public setting. Once the Phantom finished it, he said that he would take it with him to his bed and never wake up.
Oh. Why would he even bother writing it then?
The artifacts are
well,
missing.
just to kind of do the masterpiece, I guess.
No! They're priceless.
Never mind, his plan sucks. I'm not even gonna get into that.
Who would have wanted
So,
There's no use, really,
there's a point in the book where we see that Eric, the Phantom, is frantically trying to finish Don Juan before forcing Christine Daae to marry him.
Oh.
So it's sort of cause for alarm in the reader, because as we are privy to the information that he plans to die once Don Juan Triumphant is finished, it's sort of suggesting that maybe Eric is planning something drastic if Christine doesn't agree to be his wife. And he was.
Oh.
In a, if you don't choose me, I'm taking everyone with me kind
wow.
of way.
Oh my god.
Earlier,
That is,
whew.
Yeah, Phantom don't play no games.
that is,
only to quote my
Rick really knows what the ladies want. And that is
men are born mad.
obsessive abuse.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps you
So
should go
at
for
one
the rest.
point in this conversation, Monsieur Brie kind of mentions thinking that the opera ghost thing was just a joke. And again, this is sort of relevant
What?
to the book.
Did you have an accident?
Monsieur Moncharmin and Richard, again, who were the new managers of the
no
opera,
accident.
they thought the whole opera ghost thing was a joke. In fact,
Dear.
they come to the conclusion that each
Insurance
other
premium
was
is
playing
really
the
going to go up
joke.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
how
Goodness,
wacky.
you're all right.
Basically,
You and Charles
this is
sound
kind of how all
alike.
the various disasters in don't such
Well,
as the
he doesn't
chandelier
believe these
falling
rumors
and
either.
Carlotta's croaking happen.
both sane,
They
rational
just
men.
don't believe that they don't take it seriously as the previous managers did.
Well,
Oh, there we
what do you
go
have to
then.
say about all this?
When you get a letter from an opera ghost,
Perhaps
kids,
there
always,
is more to
like,
this than
that
I thought.
is
Yeah.
some serious shit.
To their credit, it is sort of a little
Phantom of the Opera.
unbelievable.
Eric really
Basically, the
returned?
previous managers kind of took them aside on the day
think
of their
so.
retirement and were like, so
Well,
by
I
the
shall
way,
await further information
there's
before
this
I
whole
can
business with a
participate.
ghost. You need to pay him 20,000 francs every month. And,
He'll leave you alone.
yeah, peace out. Sorry, we didn't mention to you this
I hope
earlier.
this
Well,
doesn't
one believes in
break
that sort of
her
thing.
mortgage
Do you?
agreement.
Yeah.
It would, by the way.
It's the
Yeah.
only
So again,
Then you are much more
the
fanciful
the
than
whole
I was.
the subplot of the book focuses
this
on the
does
two
give
new
me
managers, Box 5, and also the matter of the 20,000 francs as they try and figure out who exactly is taking their money.
What does he do with it? He lives in a hole in the ground.
Well,
existence of something or
somebody has
someone
to
trying
pay
make
for
us believe.
groceries. And I'm not even joking.
I
Oh
say
my
The Phantom
God.
at one point goes grocery shopping to get him and Christine some food.
What the shit?
Yeah.
Also, someone's really
what was
upset.
that? Who was that?
She can't believe it.
Oh. Oh. That didn't sound like Julie Geary.
Well, no, now.
Oh, no!
Yeah, something's happened to Christine Floral.
Quickly!
That's our love
Go to
interest.
Christine's dressing room. Find out what happened.
Oh god. That's all the way across the other side of the opera, so I guess,
Oh, okay, that's good.
yeah, thank Christ. If I had to walk all that way.
You would have been pissed.
So, what do you think we're gonna see?
Someone's passed out on the ground?
Well,
She's
Oh.
dead. I saw him in
yes,
The
she's
Phantom.
dead.
He was wearing his mask
No.
at the time.
No,
I was
she is dead.
backstage when he
She
came
you
on
can't
and
die that early.
Christine Florent has been murdered by the Phantom of the Opera.
Which doesn't seem accurate.
Well,
No, she was our love interest.
well, not anymore.
The game threw me a curveball.
Yeah.
I-
She died as she lived, in tights. Yes, so it appears that the dreams she had were prophetic, I guess? I don't know if they were
Even
just
the
meant to
sexy
be.
sex part?
I don't know. I hope
Awkward.
not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit,
God.
man.
So, shit, we better hurry to try and catch the murderer.
Hurry.
Oh,
Just,
the music is pumping.
we should,
We should go. We're
gonna walk slowly.
Okay, almost there. No, we're not. Okay. Oh god, stairs. At least it's going downstairs. It's a little bit faster.
Oh, what a great sense of urgency.
I know, it's great.
Walk for your lives.
Yeah, oh no, the murderer's getting away. He's already halfway across France by now. Oh god.
Gonna apathetically.
Yeah.
You're a shit cop,
Oh
Raoul.
god, crazy day. Ah,
Well, I wouldn't want to strain anything.
oh, well, I might have to jog at some point after this murderer. Do, gotta watch my steps, don't want to fall down the stairs, I learned my lesson. Alright. So we are on our way to the fly loft, that's where Julie Geary saw the murderer flee.
How did she see that? From
Oh.
Christine's room?
I don't know how did we hear her from the other, like, halfway across the opera?
Oh my god.
Maybe we're psychic.
Oh, that's probably it.
We Alright, oh wait, I gotta make sure there's not a sandbag. Okay, looks clear. Okay, do.
Oh my
Nice
god,
there.
this is the worst cop I've ever seen.
I'm coming to save the day.
Very sorry.
Alright.
Oh, how did I not catch him? I was moving literally as fast as I could.
Oh god, he's probably...
Oh,
half-
there's a suspicious tarp?
Oh, you shut up about the...
Oh my god!
Oh, so spooky.
Oh, did we die too? What a...
Remember that death is cheap.
Oh, so we have to look at the tarp first?
Well... No.
What?
So...
Did we go back in time? Oh my god, this is the dumbest game.
I don't know why it does this.
Why did we fall into a time hole?
I don't know! The game doesn't explain it, but yes, we are now back 100 years to the time of the first Phantom, the real Phantom?
This is so stupid and great and stupid.
No, I don't... But literally, the game doesn't explain this. I don't...
So we fell into a time hole.
We fell so hard that we went through time.
Oh my god.
So yes, we are speaking right now.
I like the go away, my head hurts and I want to sleep.
Yeah.
You and me both, game.
Yeah.
What were you doing in the fly loft,
So
bro?
this is Christine Daae. This is our love interest.
My love.
Oh my god.
Been killed.
I...
You're lucky.
The Phantom.
Yeah.
He pushed me.
Oh, good.
The
So-
Phantom? You mean the opera ghost?
You saw him?
Oh,
My
we're
dear, be
suddenly
calm, are
a
you
Viscount.
Yes, we are now the
He's had a
Vicomte
bad fall,
Raoul de
Mr.
Chagny.
Richard.
I'm gonna try that
You need
again.
to rest.
Oh, we're a Vicomte.
Yes, it's, well,
Did you call
Vicomte,
me
Viscount.
Vicomte?
Uh,
What do you mean?
the game uses the French.
Yeah.
Oh. Don't tell us that you have amnesia.
Woman, I fell off a friggin' flyloft.
You are Raoul
You
the
cut me
Vicomte
some
de
slack.
Chagny. Have you forgotten?
So Raoul is the Vicomte de Chagny. There is a Comte de Chagny,
Dear
Raoul's
Raoul.
older brother, Philippe,
That should
who is
help,
not in this
shouldn't it?
game at all.
Oh.
Philippe is sort of an interesting character in the novel,
He just
who
killed
unfortunately
Mademoiselle
meets his
Floral.
end by the Phantom.
He killed
Philippe
who?
basically became like a father to Raoul after
Mademoiselle
their
Who
dad
is
died
that?
when Raoul was about 10 years old.
Poor man is
Philippe
delirious.
was against Raoul and Christine's relationship. So,
Who are you?
basically, during the novel,
I'm Christine.
there's a point where it appears
Remember
that Raoul and
Christine
Christine
Day?
have run off together.
Perhaps you should see a doctor,
Philippe
Raoul.
tries to intervene and ends up chasing
Christine
Raoul
Day?
down into the depths of the opera
You look
house,
like
where,
Christine
unbeknownst to
Floral.
Philippe, Raoul is trying to get to the lair of the
Raoul,
Phantom.
Who is
Oh.
Christine?
So, unfortunately,
must see
Philippe
the doctor.
crosses paths with the Phantom, and they find him dead on the
Wait,
shores of the
can you
little
tell
lake
me the
underneath the opera house.
That's poor
Why, it's
planning, because they had
June
similar
24.
goals.
What is the year?
Yes, and it's just kind of a sad end to him.
The year? Why,
Raoul and
it's
Christine flee
1881.
Paris, and so it
All year long.
never really gets talked about how
Who
Raoul
is
feels
he?
about his older brother dying, if he ever
You know
if
Monsieur
really
Richard.
finds out, or if
He's the
they're
manager
too
of the
busy
opera. He's
fleeing
one of your
to kind of
closest
hear the
friends.
news.
Oh.
Don't worry about it, old man. Rest your head. It will all come back
I-
to you in a while. But
Are you still confused by the time travel?
I'm flabbergasted. Why would they think that was a good idea?
I don't know. Quite frankly, I don't understand why we just didn't have a game of the
tuxedo?
Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm pretty sure the game would have, or the story would have been in the public domain at this point.
I'd say so.
And I don't know why. It's just I feel as though they wanted it to be
never
like a
mind.
fish out of water story, but yet you're gonna see that Raoul isn't really a fish out of water. He blends in pretty
Please
well
go
to
now.
this new
I'll be all
environment.
right.
Huh.
Of
Also,
course.
now he has all these
I must run out for a bit,
responsibilities
Raoul.
as a.
I shall be in my
Vicomte.
dressing room in a
Yeah,
while.
and now he's
Please come visit
in
me.
this
I need
relationship
to speak
with Christine.
My
This
door
is
will
this
be
is a
open
lot
when
to
I'm
have
back.
dropped on you suddenly.
Rest
It's-
and don't
yeah.
overtax yourself.
Well, also
Thank
you've
you.
been transported
See you soon.
100 years through time.
And you've also fallen like
take it easy,
10
Raoul.
stories.
I
Yeah.
shall be in my office. Come see me in a
There's
bit.
a
I have received
a lot
yet
going
another
on
note
there.
from our friend, the opera ghost.
I like how Christine
Adieu
walks there
for
and
now.
just does not give a shit.
Yeah, just strolling along. Don't worry, she does that throughout the game.
Oh, do we get to play as Christine?
No,
Damn it.
we do not, unfortunately. Which is kind of sad, actually. I sort of wish that the game did that, because during
What
the
has happened to
novel,
me?
we
gone
did
back in
switch
time
around
somehow.
from different characters
And they
a
say
few
I'm
times, so it
Raoul
would have
de
been interesting
Chagny.
to be able to play
This
as
is
those characters
bizarre.
while
I must be
they're
dreaming.
encountering the different events
I'll
of the
pinch
novel.
myself.
Yeah, different perspectives on
Mm-hmm.
things.
Pinch our tush.
All right. Yes, still firm.
Well, I'm
Oh,
awake.
yes,
I'm
still
here.
sexy. Gonna break my
I guess
ass
all
in
I
that
can do is
fall.
work this thing out.
I can't believe it. We jumped off a stage,
I-
broke
yeah.
our legs, but we
Oh.
fell 10 stories and we're fine.
Yeah!
Look out, Eric.
Maybe this is the
Monsieur
last thoughts he's
Phantom of
having
the Opera.
as he slowly dies.
They mentioned that he like bounced off something, but I think still, like, you'd be you'd be limping at least.
Well, 10 stories is no laughing matter.
Yeah. I'm sure it was probably even more than that.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Stroll gently.
So, right now, basically, Christina's told us that she's going out to do some errands and to come see her
Grocery
in a
shopping
bit.
for the Phantom.
Maybe. Oh, but what's this we see?
What? We have to collect our frames again?
Yeah.
That is bullshit.
And as you can see, this is a modern color frame, so this somehow traveled through time with us?
This is dumb.
But as you note, our sandbag didn't.
Yeah, well, I'm so mad right now.
Good, because I was mad. Oh, God.
This is stupid. Why did they even have us collect them?
I don't know.
What happens if you didn't collect them? Do they not come back in time with you and you can't solve a puzzle?
They're just there.
Ugh.
But it's mostly a points thing.
Oh. Oh, is there actually a point system?
Yes, there is.
Oh. That's stupid.
So we're just gonna do a bit of item collection here.
Okay, are we... Oh, we're gonna get a cable hook.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
So this is actually an item that we will use for something.
What?
Yeah, surprising.
Oh my
In
gosh.
this game.
I don't even know how to deal with the bounty that I've been given at this point.
Yeah. So,
I don't know if you should go back up those goddamn stairs.
Oh,
Rule.
don't worry. We're gonna make sure. Yep. Oh, looks good.
Well, it's fine. Maybe you should check out suspicious tarps.
Yeah, we'll learn our lesson next time.
Probably not.
So, Raoul and Christine's relationship is pretty out in the open here. This is sort of in contrast to the book where they kept their affection secret.
As was proper at the time.
Well,
oh, there's a tarp. Check that tarp. Check it.
No,
oh,
it's
you
okay.
fool. We're gonna go back
just gonna
another
stay
100
away
years.
from the edge. But, they kept their relationship hidden, at first because Christine's music teacher, the Phantom of the Opera / Angel of Music, as he was referred to by her at that point, kind of forbid her from having a relationship with anyone.
You have to remain chaste or your voice will crumble and die.
Basically, he sort of told her that, like, if you can't be devoted to me and your singing lessons if you're devoted to someone else on Earth.
Oh.
And then, of course, once it became clear that the Phantom, or that the Angel of Music was not actually an angel,
but a creepy pervert stalker.
Yeah, Christine tried to distance herself from Raoul to protect him.
Oh.
We're just gonna take a quick
that's...
peek
oh
at
my
the,
god. This is like every fear I've ever had.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna hang out here. You know, maybe your chandelier wouldn't fall if you didn't let any Tom, Dick, and Harry check it out. It'd be great. You should just start swinging it, see how far it moves.
I'm gonna throw up.
Gonna take a quick look around.
Oh my gosh. That is pretty beautiful though. So why did we go down there?
Oh, just take a look. I just felt like it.
Oh, so there's
I can.
Oh, there's no reason.
No, I just wanted to take a look because I found it ludicrous that we could just go hang out on the chandelier.
You are correct. But why even, why bother painting the scene?
We'll have to see what transpires in the game.
Oh.
So, returning back to the conversation of Raoul and Christine's relationship, eventually Christine sort of resigns herself to having to live with the Phantom.
Oh, that's so sad.
Raoul makes plans to kind of rejoin a naval expedition. So in the month leading up to it, Christine and Raoul decide to pretend as though they're engaged. So this is where they frolic in the lofts and...
Why do they pretend? Just for...
Because at this point, Christine basically sort of figures that there's no escape from the Phantom, so she just kind of resigns herself.
So it's for them. They pretend.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
To kind of one last hurrah. But of course, it kind of goes awry when they sort of make plans to screw the Phantom and just ditch him.
Yeah.
Which, of course, the Phantom overhears. Because that's the funny thing about a stalker, is that they tend to do stalking.
Who knew? Is that a panda bear?
I don't know what it is. Just kind of a neat little thing on the wall there. In
Vive la France.
100 years from now, this wall was actually a little crumbled. It was kind of a neat touch to show the difference in times, but unfortunately there's not very many instances of them doing that.
Yeah.
A lot of the opera is basically just the exact same.
Oh wow, that sarcophagus has been there for 100 years.
No, the mannequins are not having an orgy.
Says you.
Tee-hee. So this coffee
Oh
mug
my god!
apparently was untouched for 100 years.
That's really gross.
So we're gonna pick up a bit of rope here. A lasso in particular.
Oh.
So this is likely a reference to the Punjab lasso, the Phantom's weapon of choice. The Phantom spent some time in Persia, and while there he would perform killings using the lasso.
Killings?
Yes, he would, basically, in an arena, he would it's sort of gladiatorial style. He would face off against, against condemned killers and kill them using the lasso.
My goodness.
The warning given by the Persian in the novel and Madame Giry in the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical, to keep your hand at the level of your eyes, allows you to prevent the noose from tightening around your neck. So this is the only way to stop the phantom from killing you.
Oh.
So in the next episode, we're going to be talking to that random dude there to see what he knows about the whole opera ghost business.
I love random dudes.
Yeah. See you guys then.